So I'm gonna be making rice and peas. Not a whole lot, just a little bit. And I'm using the crock pot to cook the peas because I just wanted to start the whole process of slow cooking for right now because I'm not gonna be paying much attention. I have to be with my child. So I'm boiling some water right now, and I didn't even soak the peas. So this, yeah, I didn't soak the peas, so this is gonna take a little bit longer than it typically would if you did. So right now I have scallion and thyme in the crock pot with a little bit of water. I already turned it on so it can start heating up. I put it on high, and I'm gonna be using onion powder, garlic powder, salt, pepper, and of course my peas. So that's basically the starting process. Okay, you guys, so I washed my peas and put them in the pot, and I'm starting to add the powdered seasoning. I already added the black pepper, so I'm gonna go ahead and add everything else. So now I'm adding the onion powder. Let me see if I can switch hands. No, like I said, I don't measure. I've never measured. And I use the amount that I'm comfortable using. Everybody's preference is different. Now I'm adding the garlic. Right? And now I'm going to add my salt. So the thing about the salt is, people, if you can't eat enough salt, don't add enough salt to your foods in. But me now, I like my food flavorful. I'm not going to put too much, but I need a little salt in there. Right? And I'm going to, like I was telling you guys, I already boiled water. So I'm just going to go ahead and pour the hot water into the pot. That was kind of just to speed up the process for me. And I'm going to just leave it so that it can cook. I don't know how long it's going to take, but I'll check on it every now and again and see. Yeah. Now I'm going to cover it and leave it. That's it. Alright guys, this is going to be the first time I'm going to check on it since I left it. So let's see. As you can see, it started to cook. Yep. So I'm just going to leave it alone for a little bit longer. Okay guys, so this is the whole thing after about, I think it's been almost 2.5, going 3 hours if I'm not mistaken. If it's not 2.5, it's actually 3 hours. And I actually just tested one of them and it's cooked. So yeah, let me stir the pot so you can see that. Yeah, cooked. So now what I'm going to do is add my coconut milk to it. I'm going to add some more water because the water actually reduced. I know you probably were like, oh my gosh, she added a lot of water, but I did that for a reason. This is the reason. I knew it was going to go down. So now I'm going to add the coconut milk, and maybe I'll add a little bit more garlic powder because I like to cook with a lot of garlic powder. And okay, you guys, I'm back. So I took the sprigs out from the thyme leaves. Like the thyme leaves came off, so I took the stems out, threw them away. You don't need those. At least I don't know what you want to do, but for me, I don't need them anymore. The purpose has been served. So what I'm going to do now is to add my coconut milk. I used this coconut milk powder actually. This is less than $1 in Walmart. And even in Giant. I haven't seen it in Safeway though. But yeah, less than $1. And what you do, you mix it with water, and it looks like this after you mix it with water. So I'm going to pour that in. And I am so sorry about that. That's what happens when you have a dog. And let me stir that. So you guys, I decided to switch from the crock pot to a regular pot on my stove. And now it's on high, so it's boiling pretty hard. See that? So I took some of the peas out as well, because I really didn't need that much at this time. I just like cooking a lot of peas, and I'm gonna freeze the ones I took out, so I have it for the next time I want to quickly make some rice and peas or some stew peas or something. So yeah, this is it on high boil. I'm gonna add a little bit of butter. I don't normally cook with a lot of oil or butter if I really don't have to. But because I'm still add my rice to it now, I'm gonna add a piece of butter. And I'm gonna taste it to see if the flavor of the water is good enough for me. And once it is, that's when I'm gonna go ahead and add my rice in there. Make sure you wash your at least. Hey guys, I'm back again. So I added the rice to the pot. Let me stir it so you can see. See that? I'm using my left hand to do it. It's kind of hard. Let me switch. So the whole thing, after adding the rice, I'm going to turn the stove down a little bit because doing this, it burns easily. I'm not going to lie to you. The bottom of the rice and peas tends to burn really, really easily. So I turn it down just a tad bit more. I'm going to cover it and allow it to cook just the way you have rice cooked normally. That's just basically the rest of the process with cooking rice and peas. The harder part is over. I did want to try to do the whole thing in the crock pot, but I figured it would have taken way too long to complete the process, so I switched over to the regular pot instead. People. So see, they're coming together quite nicely actually. See that? So the water actually started to reduce. And I'm doing this on medium heat because, as I said, cooking rice and peas is kind of tricky because, at least this part of it, because it burns easily. So you don't want to start off with too much of a high flame. So it's on medium right now and it's coming together quite well. So I'll get back to you in a little bit more as the process continues. I'm sorry, my child distracted me. Hey everyone, so I'm back. So I completely lost track of time. I am so sorry. I got distracted once again with my toddler. But I had turned the stove down some more, so it's on low. And the rice has been cooking that way ever since. So this is what it looks like right now. I have to basically take a fork. I can use a spoon or a fork. I prefer using a spoon, really. It don't matter to me. It really don't matter what you prefer to use. And just stir up your rice. You know, my grandmother would say fork it up, but now even though I use a fork right now. So let me see if I can do it while recording. That's gonna be hard. Okay, let me dig it up or whatever you want to call it, and then I'll let you see what it looks like after that. Alright guys, I just did that. This is what it looks like. So that, if you can't understand me talking patois or my semi-patois, whatever you want to call it, let me know if you need me to do the videos in just strictly standard English. Alright? Because I haven't been really focusing on talking completely properly in the video. So, this is what it looks like. It smells absolutely delicious. I'm going to actually go ahead and have some right now. When I do freshly cooked rice and peas, I normally have some without any meat or gravy. You know, so that's what I'm going to help myself with right now. And I will let you know how it tastes, y'all. Even though I figure it will taste the same way as it normally do. Yeah.